Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you're all having a good day. So we're here today with One Piece manga chapter 957, which literally just released a minute ago. Yes, me actually doing a chapter on time. What kind of madness is this? Usually I'm like 3 or 4 days or 3 or 4 weeks late with the chapters, but this has got to be the most hyped chapter in all of its existence, right? First of all, we had Yonko Production on Twitter be like, yo, best chapter ever. And then like yesterday, or earlier today, I guess you should say, we had Arthur from the O'Hara Library say, best chapter ever. And I'm like, bro, alright, I was awake anyway, but I'm waking up. It's 6 a.m. for me. I'm up. We're reading this chapter today. We're right now. Right the flip now, alright? And I downloaded it just to make sure, because I'm pretty sure, you know, Jamini's box would crash eventually. I'm pretty sure that would be the case. But yeah, let's open up. There we go. So do I give off predictions? Well, here's my prediction. It won't be the best chapter ever. What is my current best chapter ever? Probably nothing happened. Probably that chapter. Or Soga King, shoot down that flag. Probably those two I would say are my favorite chapters of all of One Piece. They've got those are the chapters that come to mind immediately. Or Snake Man. Those are some of the chapters that come to mind immediately. But regardless, folks, we're gonna get started with chapter 957. So the Shonen Weekly Jump cover page is the Straw Hats in like a game show, like Luffy, well, Chopper, Nami, and just Robin. Alright, yo. There was a thing about like a Buster Call happening or something along those lines on like the 10th of October or something. Not sure if that has anything to do with this. Raj, Jamini's box, as always, if you can buy the volumes, you know. Support the creators, support the people that actually, you know, do shit, that actually, you know, like Oda, that actually writes it, you know, that draws it, gets it out to y'all, support them. Because quite frankly, you know, without support, they would go under and then the story would stop. And the cover page too. Ooh, not a cover page. Well, yeah, a cover page with just all the Straw Hats. Oh, that's neat. Luffy, Zoro, Robin in the arms of Frankie as always, of course. Robin in the arms of Frankie as always. Sanji, and pick up your speed. Hey, we're a turtle right next to him. All right. Right into this chapter. New World Marine Headquarters. You must be satisfied, Isho, as the day of the raid draws closer on the other side is. You must be satisfied, Isho. The abolition of the 7 warlord system was your goal after all. We never saw eye to eye on it, but the kings of the world have spoken. I mean, yeah, true. You still think, let me just zoom in. You still think the warlords were a necessity despite all the sacrifices that we had to make for their sake. It must be because you never personally suffered under them. Ooh! I mean, he's not wrong. Let's just put our faith in the SSG going forward. The power balance of the world will surely tip in our favor. SSG. Faith in the SSG. Something government? What does SSG stand for? Am I missing something right now? Chapter 957 Ultimate. Fujitora is actually bandaged up. You know how that whole thing about like the Reverie, like Sabo and Revos were going up against the Marines and Admirals. Fuji is bandaged up. But I mean, he's still A-okay, but he's bandaged up, eh? He's bandaged up. It could also... The ship is actually destroyed too, now that I look at it. It could also tip against us. Apparently in Wano, Big Mom and Kaido have formed an alliance. Oh yeah, they know right now. They know. Sword, you know, obviously Akaino's got sword on speed dial. He is the head, I would assume. Yeah, apparently in Wano, Big Mom and Kaido have formed an alliance. What? Does this mean the rocks have returned? Ooh, the rocks. The rock salt. But the salt on top of the rocks, stop talking like there's some kind of legend. This is reality we're facing here. True. Actually, no, it doesn't seem like this ship is taking damage. It seems like the ship is just shooting the sea creature that's attacking them. Alright. I'm pretty sure I could just snap his fingers and just destroy that sea creature, but oh well. This is reality we're facing here. For this to happen when we're already so busy. What a disaster. Okay, you know, my son. My favorite marine, probably. I know a lot of people will be like, what? How? Because he's the best. Not a strength wise. I just believe he's got the strongest conviction, and for that I really respect him. It's like Blackbeard. You do whatever it takes. Whatever it takes. 2 of the Empress allied, and it just had to be now of all times. Well, the report stated the alliance is only tentative at this stage, so everyone's getting the info right now. They're all getting the info. They're probably all gonna, which means that we'll probably get some rocks info. It would make sense considering that Fujitora basically touched up on it, like last page, and they're now talking about them 2 allying. So. Rocks? Is he alive? Are we gonna see him? Yo, imagine that. No. Now, well, the reports say the alliance is only tentative at this stage. There hasn't been any damage done yet, but we have no idea what they're planning, and we have no countermeasure prepared either. In truth, we know almost nothing about the legendary Rocks pirates. Oh. We almost know nothing about the legendary rock. Ask some of your... I mean, Sengoku's right. I can see him with his goat. Just ask him. I mean, he's speaking anyway now. Okay. Big Mom and Kaido have been fighting like cats and dogs for years. No one could have foreseen this. Very few Marines are familiar with the name Rocks nowadays. Many years ago, on the Pirates Island Beehive... Many years ago, on the Pirates Island Beehive, many significant individuals came together to seek a quick path to fame and fortune. That meeting led to the formation of the Rock. So basically, Blackbeard is doing what Rocks did. He's trying to do what Rocks did. Came together to seek a quick path to fame and fortune. That meeting led to the formation of the Rocks Pirates. They were a violent group, killing both friend and foe alike. I mean, we can definitely see where Big Mom has got it from. Kind of not so much. We haven't really seen him kill. We've seen him kill one subordinate, and like when he did his fire breath, he killed a bunch of them. But like actively going out of his way, we've only seen him kill one subordinate, which was the one guy who was like, "Yo, you need to be careful of Straw Hat Luffy." And Kai was like, "Huh?" It smacked him to another dimension. But like, besides that, we haven't actually seen him kill subordinates in the grand scheme of things. But Big Mom, mama. It's a member included. Let's see. It's member included. White beard too. White beard. Oh, shoot. What a flip. Big Mom and Yonko we knew, right? But Whitebeard too. It's... Oh. Whitebeard, Big Mom, and Kaido. In their youth, they were led by their captain, Rocks. A long time ago, when we first heard of the name Rock/Lux, I made a fun, not even a theory, I just made like a fun comment that, oh, what if, back then we were still arguing whether it's Rocks or Lux, and I was like, what if it's actually Lux, and like each letter stands for like someone, like L stands for Linlin, O stands for Odin, C stands for something, K stands for Kaido, and I basically just like trying to fit people into there. Now I was wrong, but Whitebeard, basically 3 of the 4 original Yonkos. Indeed, those three used to sail... Weevil's mother. Was she on... She could be on... Alright. Let's continue. Let's continue. This is spicy. This is good. Indeed. Those three used to sail. I can't speak. Those three used to sail on the same ship. Unbelievable. Many others who sailed under rocks also eventually made a name for themselves, such as the Golden Shiki. No, wait. Is that? That's not Shiki, but Shiki too. The era of Whitebeard, Gold D Roger, and Shiki. And Shiki used to, the Silver Axe. I'm not talking about Morgan here. Who's the Silver Axe? Damn it, the Silver Axe. That nobody comes familiar right now. Is that like one of the people that Gold Roger killed back in Loketown? No, I think they were called different things. Captain John. Yo, shouldn't his corpse in for a bag be like better than friggin' what's the samurai called again? My mind right now. Shouldn't unless Captain John was just basically Boogie 2.0, because obviously Captain John's treasure, Boogie going after treasure, could be. And Oshoku, known as Wang Ji in Chinese, was a real Chinese pirate lord from the 16th century. Yo ho, hoist the colours. Panda Man in the background. I can see you. You're not escaping my eye, Panda Man. You're right next to Sengoku. Are you serious? Then how come all this isn't common knowledge? Oh, bro. Well, one reason is that most of the members couldn't stand each other, so they downplayed their exploits as a group. Their captain, Rox, strive to... Not king of the pirates, king of the world! He was like, yeah, I'm coming in next. I mean, if you have these people in your ship, we must be a monster, bro. They were basically a terrorist group, bearing the fangs at the world's government. So, let me see this ship. It's basically just a... Yeah, it's literally just a skull. That is their ship, the iron ship, as well as the hull of their ship. So the government cover up their actions, which is another... How are you going to cover up their actions? So the government covered up their actions, which is another reason. But back then, their name was known throughout the world. 38 God Valley. Okay. 38 years ago, a fateful incident occurred at a place known as God Valley. We're getting low here. On that fateful day, the Rox, the strongest pirate crew in the world, perished under... Ooh, the government. Yo, bust a call. I bust a call. All the old admirals back then, all the old fleet admirals, all the vice admirals, everyone, bust a call. We're going after them. Yo, the incident was big. You didn't have Morgan back then. Is that? No. Is that? I mean, it has to be, right? The hero of the marine. My man, the unstoppable evil rampage, which trampled all. The unstoppable evil rampage, which trampled over all in its wake, was finally quelled by Marine Vice Admiral Gab. He was a Vice Admiral. I mean, he's still a Vice Admiral, but yeah, he was on that level back then, and he still destroyed them all. After the incident, Gab's name reverberated across the world, and that is how he became known as the hero of the Marines. Yo, Gab came in and he's like, yo, Sunny Boy, Rox Pirate. Knock him out of here. Just like, yeah, let's do it. And my arms are sticks, I know that, but he's just like, yeah, screw all of y'all. I'm getting y'all out of here. So that's what happened. Vice Admiral Garp has many acts of heroism under his belt. The dog. However, he doesn't like talking about this one in particular. Huh? Why? He'll acknowledge it, but if you ask, he'll acknowledge it. But if you, he'll acknowledge it if you ask him about it. But Big Mom and Kaido, things keep going from bad to worse. Look at my man Garp. That's like, yeah, I'm a freshie. Okay, I'm the king. I'm the goat. I'm the legend. I'm the dog. Ha! The dog of the Marines, like hero of the Marines. That is me right now. Like, you just see how he was in the last part, like all bloody and everything. Like, you know, he's like, yo, I'm an old folk, but I'm still a gold folk. Ha ha! I'm the guest. Yo, man, Garp, respect, sonny boy. Things keep going from bad to worse. The biggest reason why is because he allied with a pirate during that battle, although that part was never reported. A pirate? Who? A pirate. There was another reason though. Who? Like the only one from that age, from that era, when 22 years ago, right? Like the only 22, 17. I don't know. Is my thoughts of train? Is my train of thought you're wrong? Like the only pirate of that age that we actually know that wasn't, you know, at this point wasn't part of the Rocks Pirates was Gold Roger. No, that's stupid. That's stupid. A pirate. There was another reason though. He had to protect the Celestial Dragons during that mission. Huh? The Celestial Dragons were involved? Wait. Isn't it our duty as Marines to serve the Celestial Dragons? Yes, and why does he find that out, eh? Celestial Dragons are supposed to be like the good people. His sense of morality never allowed him to believe that. The main reason Garp always rejected the title of Admiral is because it would have made him a direct subordinate of the Celestial... Ooh, I see what it is. I see what it is. Okay. Can we go back to the pirate though? I just want to know who that pirate is. If it's someone we know... Just based on the history, you think Gold Roger, but like, sorry, Gold D Roger, but like, I'm sorry, no. His popularity and achievements are probably the only reason why they haven't disposed of him for his attitude. Oh, if you wanna live, you gotta be good. How are you just gonna casually say that? How are you just gonna casually say Garp and Roger? Yo, Roger with his sword. I'm assuming that's Griffin. I'm assuming he might have passed his sword on to Shanks. I don't know. Then you see just Garp with his fist. In the background, you see Whitebeard with his Picento. You see the spiky-haired kid, which I'm assuming is Rocks. You see Big Man with just with a pistol and whatnot. It's like, yeah, ha ha ha. And in the back, you just see Kaido with his horns. What the fuck am I reading? How are we getting all this info just like that? Garp and Garp and Roger encountered each other on the island and teamed up to defeat the Rocks Pirates. Let me read that again. Garp and Roger encountered each other on the island and teamed up to defeat the Rocks Pirates. All in order to protect the Celestial Dragons and their slaves. Why would Roger team up with Gab to protect the celestial dragons during what is now known as the God Valley incident? This is like this is like having everybody, that's anybody, and anybody, that's everybody, in one location. Oh. What am I reading? He fought alongside the Pirate King? What a roll call! The Celestial Dragons, Roger, and the Rocks. What exactly was on that island? I've never even heard of the place. The island of God Valley is no longer drawn on the maps of the world. The truth of the matter is, after the incident, God Valley disappeared without a trace. The island of God Valley is no longer drawn in the maps of the world. After that incident, God Valley disappeared without a trace. The first thing that comes to my mind is Raftel. But if it was Raftel, then Gold Roger wouldn't have said to Whitebeard, do you want to know how to get to Raftel? Because he was on Raftel with Rocks if this was Raftel. Or did the government do a buster call on it afterwards? I don't know. I don't know. And an island that the world government wanted to hide was wiped from their history books. Do you really want to know more about an island like that? Does that open up the possibility that Rocks might be alive on that island, maybe caged up or something? They couldn't. So similar to like Kaido, they can't kill him, but he's like locked up on that island or something, starving forever. Rocks' ambition to become the king of the world. Meant he was involved with many of this world's taboo probably the ancient weapon. Meant he was involved with many of this world's taboo subjects. That's why there isn't much information on the Rocks pirates anymore. However, I am sure that those memories are lying dormant in the minds of the more veteran Marine. Even though it's all in the past, it seems unbelievable that there was a man capable of leading free of the four Empress. He was probably Roger's first and most formidable rival. Gab's grandson. Monkey D. Gab's grandson. Oh my. Whitebeard though. Of all Whitebeard though. You know the shit that we always see of Whitebeard where he's just like leaning like so then the overpass like, so what is it that you want? Family. Was that the Rocks pirates? Oh man, I have so many questions. He is probably Roger's first and most formidable. Look at him. Spiky. It's not even spiky. It's just wavy hair. He may have been known throughout the world as Captain Rocks, but his true name was Rocks the Quebec, a type of sailing ship. A D. A D. Yo, we gotta see this guy. Yeah, not just a silhouette. We gotta see how this guy looks. He may no longer be amongst us. May or is? Is the may a question, or is that just say he may no longer be amongst us? But you know, blah blah blah. Or is that like a? We don't know if he's dead or not. Well, why would you have waited for 38 years unless he's really tied up? He may no... bro, free... He may... Can't focus, damn it. He may no longer be amongst us, but he is one of the few with the initial D who have appeared from time to time. While it's true that Kaido and Big Mom were part of the same crew in the past, and they are much stronger than they were 38 years ago, understandable. But look at Big Mom, at what, age 12 or so, 500 million buried bounty. So, I mean, she's definitely got stronger, but like how much weaker was she? Because she was like 30 odd, 38 years ago. What she's like 62, I think, or 67? I'm not sure how old she is, but like there's a 30-year time, so she was in her 30s. You could consider that her prime, I guess, if you want. If they have truly formed an alliance, is this like a precursor to what might happen, like Akainu and like Luffy teaming up? I don't know. I'm getting a headache right now. I'm actually a little bit dizzy. They are much stronger than they were 38 years ago. If they have truly formed an alliance, then it may lead to the formation of the worst pirate crew in the world. Brand new. What are their current bounties? Ah, yes. I was just working and updating the bounties of those who have been stripped. Are we... No. Are we going to find out that battle, or are we going to switch away? So the wallets are getting bound. Okay, I want to see Mihawks. That is going to tell us a lot. I know bounties and everything, but still. So, we may as well review these bounties as well. We're about to get them out. We're about to... Oh, boy. First, the man who became an... Okay, predictions time. Kaido at the top with 3 billion. Shanks, 2.7. Big Mom, 2.7. What's Blackbeard's like 2.2? Yeah. I know people always say Shanks is the strongest, but Big Mom, people are sleeping on her. But then, what could Rocks have been? Like Rocks, 4 billion. Now, if he was trying to become king of the world and he actually took on the world government, his price was being raised. His price is being raised to 4 billion. Roger. $4.1. Oh, 4 billion too. Ooh, this rock. Ooh, I don't know. Alright, so we may as well review these bounties as well. First, the man who became an emperor 1 year ago, Blackbeard. As a result of his attacks on Impel Down 2 years ago, he was able to recruit very powerful subordinates. He is the current ruler of Pirates Island Beehive. Oh, why are you not going after him then? I mean, it's Blackbeard. Granted, it's a Yonko. You don't want to go into it half-heartedly, but still, his influence is constant. I mean, the same with like Big Mom, but like Whole Cake Island, you know why you can't enter. You know, Beehive Island. I mean, sure. Like look at Mario. Mario just walked in there basically. His influence is constantly expanding and is slowly overtaking Whitebeard as a force to be reckoned with. The Admiral, that's a, woo! That's a dope ass wanted appearance. The Admiral of the Blackbeard Pirates, Marshall D. Teach. Bounty 2.247,600,000. Sorry, 2,247,600,000. That's a dope ass picture. Like, he's ha 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 ha. Just like, yeah, boy. The next emperor we should discuss is this man. He was first recognized as an emperor 6 years ago and is the youngest of the four. Shanks? I think. Is the youngest of the four. Big Mom definitely not. She's the oldest. Kaido, 38, yeah, he's definitely older than Shanks, so it has to be Shanks. His subordinates trust him greatly. His executors are all big names. Beckman, Ru, Yasop, boasting high bounties across the board. They are a well-balanced and impregnable crew. So Shanks became an emperor 6 years ago. 6 years ago, okay. Now, I like little details like that. Obviously, highest crew, bounties were the highest average crew. I think most of us expected that. The captain of... Oh, okay, I'm not even going to look at the... let's not look at the bounty. The captain of the red-haired pirate. Red-haired... Look at Shanks' poster. It's just like... Yo, is that the poster? Yo, I think that's... I'm not sure, but that's... Is that to me like the image of like when he arrived on Marineford? It looks like that's the image of when he arrived on Marineford, and he looks like he looked at like the dead body of like Ace. That's what it looks like, where he just like looked at the bottom. He's like looking at Ace like her. That it looks like that is that picture. What's his bounty? What's his bounty? Like, let's scroll down. Oh! Oh no! Oh no! Oh, Blackbeard! Oh, Black! Oh, Black! Oh, Black! Oh! Oh, Blackbeard. Oh my, Blackbeard. Blackbeard, bro. Ooh, you got a long way to... Luffy, ooh. You got a long way to go. And Shanks only became an emperor 6 years ago. Oh my. 4,048,900,000. What is with these exact numbers? Oh, I thought the highest we'd ever get was like 4 billion, maybe 4. New Dragon at 4.1 billion. Oh. Oh. Shanks. How is Oda saying, oh yeah, One Piece is close to finishing? Red hair Shanks. Moving on, we have the natural born destroyer, who is said to have wiped out a village on the island of giants Elbaf when she was a mere child. Refusing to trust anyone other than her own bloodline, she founded the country of Totaland, ruling over it with her 85 children. She is the queen of the kingdom of sweets. Let's zoom in. Top right corner first. The captain of the big man. Yeah, her bounty post is just like... What's up? Oh my. Oh no, no, Shanks! Ooh, you got so dirty. Okay, here we go. Oh, all the people who are like Shanks, the strongest, Shanks, the best, Shanks. No. I know bounties are there, but no. Bounty 4,388,000,000 Betty. They're going in ascending order, so I'm assuming Kaido's like 4.5 billion. And last but not least is this man. Although he was only an apprentice. Ooh, he's a Shanks. Although he was only an apprentice when he was with the Rocks pirate. Who's gonna go... Why even have a bounty post? Who's even gonna go after them? Who's gonna be... which bounty hunter is gonna be like, oh yeah, time to go after them. I'm gonna make some money. He was able to rally many infamous pirates to his banner, thanks to his sheer strength, and became an emperor in the process. Kaido, look at that poster, just like the Governor General of the Beast Pirates, Kaido of the Beasts. 4.611 4,611,100,000. Alright, Luffy, my son. One second. 4611. No, actually, no. 1 second, let me just quickly do some maths. 4388 60. There we go. 4 million 388 4 billion 3, yeah. Plus 4,611,000 equals. Okay, so that combined bounty equals nearly 9 million. Nearly 9 billion. 8,999,100,000. Because I'm thinking of them like right now as a duo. So I was thinking maybe like it would round up to like 9 billion, and Luffy would be like, okay, let's take him on. How depressing! From here on out, we can no longer use the 7 warlords as a weapon against the 4. The 7 warlords haven't been all that impressive, to say the least, right? Like the only one that's really been impressive is like Kuma, Boa, and Mihawk, and I guess Weevil. But we haven't seen him do anything. They're strong. I mean, Mihawk, I think, can go up one-on-one against a Yonko. But like the other ones, I Kuma, I mean, he basically just like, quick. But like, not to that extent. Doflamingo is mad impressive, but he's no longer a warlord. Against Kaido 101, no. No. Bro, Hancock, it depends whether her powers work. But like the only one I can see, and I hype Mihawk up that much, but anyway. Okay, this chapter's an info dump. From here on out, we can no longer use the 7 warlords as a weapon against the 4 emperors. We'll have to see how the SSG from the Marine Special Science Group from the Marine Special Science performs, before we can determine whether the removal of the poison from our ranks was a wise decision. On a related note, these were the bounties on the legends of the... And we're about to get like the Rocks, Gold Roger, and Whitebeard bounty. First of all, let me scroll back up. 4.611. Okay. 4.6111 is the highest. Good. The captain of the Whitebeard Pirates, Edward Newgate. Oh Luffy, you have the have the longest of roads to go. Edward Newgate, bounty 5 billion on 46 million berries. I'm scared to scroll. Oh, I'm scared to scroll now. That is just hilarious. The captain of the Roger Pirates. The Pirate King, Gold Roger. Look at that portrait. Look at that portrait. How many? How many? I should have figured. I should have figured. Why didn't I think of that? I didn't think bounties would go up that high. The Pirate King, Gold Roger. Bounty 5,564,800,000. I should have figured that was going to be his bounty. I should have figured 5.5 billion was going to be his bounty. Because we all know Luffy has to surpass him. And Luffy's number is 5 and 6. The Qumu. 5 and 6. So it would make sense that Luffy's final bounty would be 5.6 billion. Same as it was with Katakuri, whose bounty was 1.57 million. Sorry, 1,057,000,000, to show that he's one step above Luffy, whose number is 5.6. Oh, mamma mia. Oh, I need a break. I need a break. I'm getting a headache right now. I'm actually getting a headache right now. I'm not even gonna lie. Alright, City Boy. Whew. I'm actually getting really dizzy right now. Come on. No single pirate has ever surpassed the bounty of these two. Pirate. Keyword here, pirate. What about dragon? However, if Kaido and Big Mom's alliance comes to fruition, their combined bounties will exceed them both. They are currently in Wano, a country that is unaffiliated with the world government. They are... And Akainu just comes in. Fleet Admiral Sakazuki. Bam. We're leaving Wano alone. Exclamation mark. Exclamation mark. We don't have the resources to divert their Sengoku-san. Even if you send... When it was just Kaido, Orochi was like, yo, bring your whole forces. Bring everyone. We'll take him on. You've got Big Mom there too now. The fuck are you gonna do? Of course, I had no intention of interfering. I only wanted to pass on my knowledge to this new generation of Marines. Even pirates are capable of developing relationships with one another. Their actions always have a motive behind them. One cannot hope to predict the future when they are ignorant of the past. Wise words, Sengoku. Speaking of which, there is a pirate of Wano that Whitebeard Roger and red hair favored, wasn't there? Do you mean Shanks? Shanks? Like, we knew about Whitebeard and Roger, but Shanks? Okay, that we need the Odin flashback. Every arc has had a flashback. We haven't had one for Wano just yet. We need the Odin flashback right now, the proper fleshed out flashback. Do you mean Kozuki Odin? He used to be a division The second division. The second division. Remember, there was no second division commander on Whitebeard's ship, and then Ace got that spot. He used to be a. Oh, what did I say? He used to. He used to be a division commander on Whitebeard's ship. Eventually he was poached, as he was like an egg. Eventually he was poached by Roger to accompany him on the Pirate King's final voyage. This current situation couldn't possibly have anything to do with Odin, could it? Well, doesn't it seem like Wano is a common factor for all these big shots? It's a bit too much of a coincidence. Don't you think, Sakazuki? What exactly is going on with Wano and Odin? Odin was the only one that managed to wound Kaido. I have a theory, but my theory is stupid. It's the stupidest theory you've ever heard in your life. What if Odin was rocks? And he grew with age. He grew weaker, which is why he decided that he'd give up. Which is why he decided to go with Whitebeard Roger at red hair. Shit, now that's the. Uranus. Momo is Uranus. Shirahoshi Poseidon. We've got Pluto of a ship. Odin was Uranus. And Momo is now the current one. Which is why he was able to talk to Zunisha. Oh, Zunisha is Uranus. The Kozuki family has the power to control. Folks, it wasn't the best chapter of all One Piece, alright? But it is top 5. It is top 5. This chapter has taught me one thing. Oda is a liar. One Piece is 75% finished. One Piece is 80% finished. Or One Piece is 85% finished. Luffy is not ready. I knew Luffy wasn't ready, but Luffy is not ready. Like, we all knew Luffy wasn't ready, but like, Luffy is not ready. What if Luffy's straw hat is one that Oden made, considering in Wano they weave the straw hats? And then Oden gave that straw hat to Roger. Roger gave it to Shanks, and then Shanks to Luffy, and Luffy will give it to Shanks, and then Shanks will give it to Momonosuke. I don't know, folks. I actually need a break. I'm getting a headache. I've gotten a headache. I've gotten dizzy. It's not as bad now as it was earlier on. Like 3 pages ago. 3 pages ago, I was actually like dizzy. Like I couldn't read the page dizzy. Now it's just like I need like 5 minutes of break dizzy. Folks, I'll see you all next time, everyone. Peace out. Until then, bye. Bye.